Is it muted?
No, I unmuted.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, everybody. It's Angel from Halo Inspirations.
And Mayhem.
Oh, yeah. And
She didn't say my name. That was rude. Continue.
We bring you inspirations to help you spread beauty and joy through your quilting journey. Happy hump day.
Whoop, whoop.
He is wound up today, guys. Wound up. I see Sherry's in the house. If you're here, let us know that you're here, and we would love to say hello to you. Yeah, today's pretty exciting. I know y'all can't see it because my body, look, my body, it covers it. Yeah. But we dropped a video today, and I'm going to get close and personal. And it's basically these poppies here. We added it from a panel onto our quilt top, and I was going to bring another quilt top, and yep, it was gone.
Too late now.
So that's what the video was about today, and there are so many panels. I know I keep saying that, but it's a true story. There are so many panels out there that
can... given me a bunch of ideas myself.
It is giving you a bunch of...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have so many ideas. I think it would be so cool.
Not
just with this quilt. Either,
right.
Like a bunch.
Right. Oh, look, he just had another one.
Idea. Sorry. Continue.
So that's what the video was about today. But I did want to chit-chat a little bit about stuff. What's the matter?
Someone said can't hear you.
Huh? They can't hear me.
So cool. Oh, no. I don't know. It's on there. I promise.
Who is it?
It's on Facebook.
On Facebook. Try refreshing.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when if you make it big, sometimes it mutes it and you have to hit unmute. I know that sounds really weird, but it happens. That's just a personal experience. So I wanted to talk a little bit about this flag pattern because I'm not teaching how to do the flag pattern. I'm not going there because it's not my pattern. It's Lori Holt by Bee in My Bonnet for Riley Blake. Well, it's so Emma that helped her print this pattern, and it's from the Scrappiness is Happiness book, which is awesome. There's so many great ideas in here for you to use up your scraps. So speaking of scraps, there's two things I want to say about this pattern. First and foremost, once I put this thing together, what I learned was the scrappier that you use this fabric, the better it would be. Okay, I used a fat quarter bundle with only 5 blues, 5 whites, and 5 reds. And some of the white I used extra from other things because the patterns wouldn't, if I cut them down, it wouldn't show white. Okay, for instance, it had this pattern. I think, honestly, if we would have cut this up, I don't know that it would show more white. So it's stuff like that. I was very particular, and I felt like I needed more whites, and there were 2 out of the bundle that I could use effectively. But the more scrappier, the better. So it's great when I think of if you have a bunch of scraps that are reds and whites and blues, this would make an awesome quilt to use with it. And I shortened mine down. It normally finishes at 72 by 96, I believe. I'm pretty sure. That's the one she did. That fits a twin size bed. I didn't want to make something that big. So I shrunk it. And it's very, very easy to do because every one of these squares is the same size. So very, very easy to manipulate. But I wanted to say one of the things, I'm going to make it again. And this type of bundle would be awesome. The prints are smaller. Okay, this is Seeds of Glory. I'll probably throw this under when I talk about products. Lots of variation in whites, lots of variation in blues, and lots of variation in reds. And then this bottom piece, I believe, is a 1 yard of the blue patchwork, which would make great for a backing, which I sell in the shop. Great piece of fabric, but I don't think it would lend itself to this quilt. But look at the variations. I mean, just awesome. And I'll show you the prints are small enough that they'll still read the color you're looking for. So yes, you can still do it. You can still do this with a fat quarter bundle. This one, I just had to add 3 more from background fabric. So I wanted to talk about that. And I'm not going to lie to you, I love me some Lori Holt. I know a lot of y'all do too. Oh, Sharina, she switched over to YouTube.
And now Facebook is a mess.
Yeah, sometimes.
And that's the nicest way to put it.
Lori Holt uses a method for her stars, and it's called the easy triangle method, I think is what she calls it. I went ahead and tried it. Now, it's half square triangles is what these look like, okay? And they still are. It's just a different way of doing them. And I knew this method from her before, and I never tried it because I like my method of half square triangles. However, I went ahead and did it with this because I wanted to know. It's always good to try new stuff, right, guys? I can officially tell you I am not an easy triangle method girl. When I make this again, I'm going back to my old methods because I did not find this more accurate and more easy. But you can watch Lori Holt, and hers like zip zip, and she is like phenomenal, and hers are on point, and everything's great. I missed a lot of points. And I did a lot of seam ripping. Not my favorite method. So, and I know that Kimberly Jolly she uses her triangle papers and different things like that too. So we each have our own method. And I do encourage you to try other methods because you never know if it's going to make sense for you. So I'm not knocking the method because I watch Lori. Lori loves it and she does phenomenal with it. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's not for me. Right? Yeah.
Everything's a guideline, not a rule.
He's taken on that saying.
I say it all the time. I have no rules.
Even when we're working, guys, he tells me there's no rules.
I have no rules. Gotta get excited about it. And then they say, what is it? Put your shirt back on. There's one rule. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh my God, it's a great commercial. It's a commercial for something, and the dude walks in, he starts to take his shirt off because they're all excited. There's no rules, right? And you're like, put your shirt back on. He's like, there's one rule. It's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so hilarious. I love it. It's old.
So I would encourage you, if you're looking to bust some scraps, guys, this is a great pattern. And Michael loved it.
Oh, I'm gonna do one, but it's gonna be BAM! Instead of just red, white, and blue, it's gonna be like red, white, and blue. It's gonna be great.
You'll probably end up using bautiques or something crazy.
Not something crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be ridiculous. Because I'm ridiculous.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we talked about that. Oh, speaking of, so now I'm going to jump into, making these poppies here. I use the panel. And I want to tell y'all, I show the panel in the video, but I cut it up, right? She said I do all right with her. Oh, okay, see, Sharina, you like it. See, I know, people will. It's just not for me. That's awesome, though. I'm glad you shared. So we cut up that panel, and I want to tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this because like I said in the video, I didn't use the butterflies. I'm sure I can find a reason to use butterflies on another quilt.
I have ideas.
You have ideas for butterflies, right?
I have ideas for
There's
everything.
all kinds of butterflies on this quilt pattern. I want to say I also, or on that panel, I also did not use this flower. At one point I thought I might, and I didn't. So it still has the paper on for the light.
You're good. Keep going.
He's playing with it. For the heat and bond light, I'll just keep it like that, and it'll go into my applique stash.
You can go right here.
Oh, I'm not doing that. So, and then I still have some of the flowers to include some of the poppies with the butterfly.
There's another butterfly.
Oh, there's another one too? Yep.
Yeah, both those have butterflies.
Yep. Oh, but see, this one I got to be careful because I cut into it. So I'll probably have to use this line right here.
But you could also put one of the other butterflies or two of the other butterflies on the end there to hide the edge.
That's true. I could. I could use that. With it. Yeah. So lots of ideas to use more of that panel. But I do got to say, talking about using the panel. So I'm going to save it because I'm sure there's going to be another quilt that I can embellish with a panel. I'm saving it. But another idea Michael had, so his brain, when he was editing the video, his brain was going. And, we had...
So you have all the stems.
We have all these, and there's more, but
Yeah.
there's a bunch of stems and leaves.
You could
So what
put
he
the
was
flower
thinking,
up and then like make it go. So you see
when you're far away, like when you point your mouth that way, they can't hear you. Ask me how I know.
I already know.
Okay.
So you make the green stay on the top, right? And then it stops here, so it looks like it goes underneath the red and then go back on the white. So it's like it's weaving in out of the flag. I think it'd be cool.
And so he's talking about weaving the stems through the quilt, and at the top
Have all
the flowers.
Yeah.
It's a really cool idea.
You could turn it into a vine and everything too.
Yeah.
You get crazy with it.
You could. It would be really cool. Got to line it up well,
It
and
would take forever, but it would be so good.
it would be really cool. So, I mean, there's so many ideas to use, not just this panel, but a lot. And one of the quilts that I've done is the pepper quilt is what I call it. It was for a dog.
Oh.
And I used a panel, and I used it with the attic window pattern. But it had words on top. Now, I just cut the words as a whole and then applicate them onto the quilt. But if there are letters or words, you could actually cut them individually too. So I'm telling you guys, this is a fantabulous idea. I know I'm not the only one that thought of it. So I'm not taking credit at all. I'm just saying it is a fantabulous idea to take your panels and chop them up. Oh, some of the gnome patterns. Oh, we have an... Are you thirsty much?
It's hot in here.
If you have gnome panels, I can think of... I have one. It looks like it has a beehive. And it has gnomes and stuff. I'm thinking we can even cut the beehive out. I mean, there's so many things you can do.
Is there little bees too?
Yeah, I know.
You could make all the bees attacking a part of the quilt for
Yeah.
funsies.
Yeah. For funsies.
For funsies.
So I wanted to give that. Now, if you noticed, one more thing. I talked about the flower. Okay. I use the Applefuse mat in the video, and I got to thinking about it. I have done it with parchment paper, the same kind of concept where
Cindy.
I built things with groupings of applique on top of each other as one whole group. I've done it on parchment paper, but I can't remember how effective it was. So if you are interested in doing a cluster to be able to move around on a quilt, I would encourage you to test parchment paper to see if that'll work. Because I want to say it did. Yeah. Not wax paper. That'll make a mess. Parchment paper. And wax paper has a reverse side, but you'll have to be careful because when you press, one side's wax, and so it's going to stick to something else. But it's reusable, so you should be able to pull it up. But parchment paper, that's the way to go. The unwaxed. Love that saying. Which saying was it?
Love that. What saying are you talking about?
It says, love that saying.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that was there's no rules.
Oh, no rules. Guidelines, yes. That's my thing. Somebody stole it. I've been saying that for years.
I know, but I use it all the time. There's no rules.
She loves your idea about weaving it. Yeah, that would be really, really cool. Okay, so now you notice I didn't have it quilted. Now we do have the long arm loaded. Michael and I do. And we did...
Pick a motif.
Yes, and that's the reason why it's not quilted.
Because it's gonna take
It's
some
pretty
time.
intense.
Yeah, it's gonna take some
I'm
time.
going to show you the motif. I have it printed out. I got it from Urban Elements for anybody who's interested in getting some motifs. This one's pretty intricate, so we're going to have to put the machine on slow. So we were worried that it wouldn't get done in time. So after this video, we are definitely we've got it loaded, minus the quilt top. We'll put the quilt top on and get it started. So I want to show you what Michael picked, because this is Michael's.
It wasn't just me.
Yeah, it
We picked
was.
together.
Well, yeah, but it was your idea, Michael. Okay, there's a studio button. There we go. Oh, we go here. See, this is why I do that. And there we go. And make it focused. Get the pen out of the way. All the little quilting bling. All right, here we
I
go.
got some. Or I did a minute ago.
It's
I
a
hear all the
life
time
thing.
now.
It is what it is. Okay, let me switch this over. I'm going to show you this quilting motif. This is called Star Spangled All Over.
What?
That's what it's called. Star Spangled All Over.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't remember it having all over when we downloaded it.
No,
Interesting.
it didn't.
Yeah, it was just Star Spangled.
It was just Star Spangled, but it is all over.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But now I originally I printed this out in black and white, but I really think it adds to let you see this is actually the pattern that is going to be printed, and we're going to do it in row by row. So this is what it would look like. It's very intricate. So the machine will be on slow and it will take hours.
Super cute. Love it.
Super cute. Love it. So Star Spangled All Over. That's what's going on back here. And I told Michael, which we're going to use Aurifil 2600. It'll blend well with everything. But I did tell him that Aurifil makes a variegated.
Red, white, and blue. That would have been fire.
That would have been fire. Yeah. It would have been.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
That
So
would tie
it's
it all
on
together.
it's on the list now.
We need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you open the quilt shop, that's
We
going to be
need it.
yeah.
Especially coming from you.
Yeah.
We need that.
Yeah.
That's a necessity.
It is.
Hello, Sherry with an S. I'm remembering these names. You can't see them. They're on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I have it over here
I'm
because
going
I'm
to
better.
switch over to see. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Cindy's
Hello,
there.
Cindy. Yeah, I didn't. Well, I heard you say it and I forgot. So, hello, Cindy. Hello, Sherry with an S. So, this is
Yes.
Star Spangled All Over.
It's cool.
It is cool.
I'd use this for things other than American flag. It's super cool. Love it. Super cute. Love it. What?
You would use that for something other than patriotic?
Oh, yeah, dude. You can get a starry night. Wisps of a cloud.
Yeah, but they had other motifs.
There's others. I'm just saying this could be cool too.
Okay.
There were stars and clouds, so yes, that would probably be better. But this is still cool, and if this is what I had, I would use it for something like that. Yeah. The wisp, or that's just wind.
Or it could be. Yeah, I think it's more stripy, but
I don't care. Use your imagination. Gosh, you heard me.
So that's the scoop on that. Now, if y'all have any questions or comments
Or concerns,
or suggestions,
or suggestions.
or if you know a panel, if y'all know a panel that can be cut up and utilized, I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, because I have a bunch of ideas now.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
I gotta sneeze. I hope not to.
Don't do it. It's
Cucumber.
gross.
Cucumber.
Cucumber!
Cucumber. Does that
Bless
work?
you! If you say it beforehand, sometimes that works too.
Okay.
You did it!
Darn it. I'm so
I should
sorry.
have said bless you right before it came out. Probably would have worked.
Okay, so we have...
In the eye of the quilter. Yes.
Say what?
It's in the eye of the quilter.
It is.
Yeah.
And what does Michael love that he does?
What?
Oh, I don't know.
What are you...
I don't know what I was reading. Okay.
You good?
No.
Apparently.
I'm a little off canter too because what happened before we start the products, we're going to show three products. No, three. 1, 2, 3. This?
I thought you were going
Oh,
to...
I am going to show that just so they can see it. You're right. Okay, so we'll show 4. Anyway, before we do that, Michael, what happened before we went live?
I don't... What are they? Cutie?
So, we're outside.
Strawberries is what Shireen's son says.
Strawberries. That would be so cool.
She's talking about to stop sneezing.
Oh, I'm thinking about strawberries on a panel.
You don't... You
I'm
gotta
on a
follow this better.
panel!
You gotta follow better.
No, that's your
You
job.
gotta... Touche.
You keep me in check.
Yeah, that's...
I
Except
got
I
a
go
lot
that
going
way.
on up
Except I
here.
go that way all the time.
Yeah, but you didn't go that way. You were checking in. I'm the
I
one that went.
always follow.
And that's what her son says. I'm going to try it. Let your son know. I'll keep you updated if it works. Strawberries. That might work. I guess
I need
cucumber
to
works
sneeze
is
right now.
because your tongue hits your roof of your mouth.
Cucumber. Mine does not. Oh, wait. Cucumber? No, it doesn't. Cucumber. No. That says it. So time might work. Cucumber would not.
Strawberry does too.
Yeah, it has a
Yeah.
strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits the roof. That would probably work better than cucumber.
I'm just going with what people
You
say.
say weird things, and you make up stuff. So I don't know if you've actually heard that, or you mix 7 things together to create your own idea of
Well,
reality.
probably.
Probably.
Yeah, because it's
fine.
Angel's World.
We're
It's
all
so
living
terrible. Anyway, what happened before we went?
Cutie.
QT Fabrics.
They showed up.
They showed up at my house,
Yeah,
guys.
it was pretty cool. I don't know anything about
They
it.
were seeking us out, and I've always wanted to carry QT Fabrics, but I just haven't taken. It's more work, right? Huh? They came to us, and we're meeting with them tomorrow at 8:00 in the morning, and at the new quilt shop, and I'm excited. So I'm a little distracted because it was really weird. I mean, we have people. We've had people show up at the house all the time, and so we thought it was Amazon.
It's just a white big old van, so I was like, yeah.
And it wasn't. It was QT Fabrics. And
But you're always confused, so I don't really know how this is any different than normal.
wow. I thought you loved it.
Don't you have notes just to keep track of what you need to talk about?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm ready to start products.
Yeah, let's go.
You're trying to move this conversation. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is show you some of the Seeds of Glory
Seeds of Glory.
from Stacy West of Buttermilk Basin.
Seeds of Glory. Lost YouTube, so switch to Facebook. Sounds
Again?
good. That was me,
Wow.
Mom.
Oh, okay.
That was your mother.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Mom.
Hi, Mima.
All right, so... Oh, we're in studio mode.
You already there.
We got to go here.
Okay.
You should be... We need to switch sides.
I like my side, so we'll have to figure out a way to get that to work over here somehow.
Well, we'll be in the new studio, so...
We'll have better.
Yeah, well, it'll be different.
And I'm going to set it up all in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you see that?
I can.
You can. Okay. So first I'll show this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and switch. Okay, so this is Seeds of Glory, a little bit more focused. Now, this is...
Hello, Angel.
I think it... Hey, Angel. I think it came out last year. Don't quote me on that. But I have a couple left. I don't have much. So the thing I like about it, like I said, the prints, if I were to cut this out, it's going to show red. Okay. This is going to show red. This is going to show red. Even though it's a little busy, okay, it's still going to show red. Here we go. That's definitely going to show red. And I love that we have prints on here. That's going to show red.
I like that one.
Yeah, you like that one? That's even going to... This will be a... You don't like that one? You wouldn't put it in there? And you don't have to, right? But I'm just showing... This could be an...
Oh, yeah, it'd
mixed
work.
in.
It'd
yeah,
work.
it worked. Look at the blues. The blues are the same. I mean, we've got prints that really allow you to utilize inside the quilt, okay? If you were to use something like this for a flag. Yeah, that's
that.
really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some like royalty type stuff.
And then plenty of off-whites, okay?
Like a royalty line.
I'm starting to lose light.
Purples and gold only.
But this personally is like the best. I mean, even if you picked a little darker color, and you could mix this in the stripes, you could mix the light with the dark, I think. Or you could just do a dark or just a light, but this gives you so much variety. Now, you have plenty of leftover, so it'll definitely add to your stash. And this, like I said, is, I think it's a 1 yard bundle. It actually doesn't say. So maybe it is a fat quarter. But this is, it might be just a, yeah, it might be just a fat quarter. But it's called, I think it's called Patchwork Blue, honestly. Don't quote me on it, but we do carry this on the bolt because it's kind of like a cheetah print is basically what it is. And it's super gorgeous. And I will pull it probably offline for a bit when we go through one of our video series. Unless I run out before I pull it. So, FYI, this is a cute fabric. All right, so that's Seeds of Glory.
Next.
Yep, next, please. Now, we're going to talk about 3 new products. We have any comments anywhere?
Nope, you're
Okay.
good. Keep going.
First one I'm going to share with you is called Hurricane. Now, for those of you who live on the coastlines, whether they're down south in around the Gulf or along the East Coast or West Coast, or maybe you are a weather fanatic like I am.
Oh, Mimo did say beautiful fabric.
Oh, yeah.
It just popped up.
Thank you, Mimo. It is beautiful fabric.
Mimo, that's your mama.
I know it.
Don't be mean.
You called... Oh, stop.
You want me to call you Angel?
This is... You do call me Angel. This is Hurricane. It's a new pattern. We have it on the website.
Mm.
It's by Joanna Marsh for Custom Quilts, spelled with K's. Cute. It will come... This pattern will give you a baby... What does it say?
Baby throw, twin, queen, and king.
Yeah, multiple sizes are available.
We do king.
They do have the fabric requirements. If you want to pause and look real quick, they do have fabric requirements for each different size, including the binding. Okay. And I will tell you, inside here, I'm looking to see if I can share it, because I don't want to give the pattern away. That's rude. Where is it? Oh, it's in there. How come my paper?
Do you need help?
The paper won't separate.
Do you need help?
Yeah. There it goes. Yeah, here we go. I can share that. They do have coloring diagrams. So you could actually print this off or copy it on your printer and print it off. And then you can color with it to see what colors you would like. Now, this is shown in a Roy G. Biv format, which I think is really cool. But one of the ideas I gave, and Michael's going to make this, so I pulled a pattern for him because he's going to make this. That's what he told me, so now he's stuck. So one of the ideas I gave is ombre fabric.
Oh, that'd be fire.
Yeah.
That's not what I would do, though, but that's cool.
Okay, but you have a different idea.
I have a couple.
And I know he's probably going to do a black background.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
No hesitation. It's going to be black. It doesn't matter what I do, it will be black.
Yeah.
I don't like white
For the background.
For the background. Yeah, I just don't like white background.
You might change eventually.
Eventually, but right now, black.
Black it is.
Black is best.
So he's going to make this pattern, but this is available on our website. Mm-hmm. This is new. It's under the What's New tab. So this is the first thing I wanted to talk about. The second thing I wanted to talk about, this is actually my book, guys. And we got some for the shop, but this one's mine. It is Fat Quarter Baby. It's a quilt book. It has multiple different patterns that you can use. It has 20. 10 for boys, 10 for girls. Let me open that up. Okay. Now, some of them you can actually mix and match, I feel. Just depending on coloring or whatever, right? Or it can be gender neutral. But, ooh, yeah. Dark gray would be really cool too, Sharina. And I'm a dark gray girl.
It says Tula with animal faces in the center of the squares.
Who said that?
That was Dad.
Oh, Air Bear.
That would be kind of cool.
That is brilliant.
Not what I'm doing, but that's cool.
The problem is the centers aren't made like that. They're pieced.
You can applique.
We could applique. Yeah. Look, he's turning into a quilter, guys. I love it. Okay, so we have 10 girls and 10 boys. And the reason I bought this book originally, I've had it for a while. But originally, I bought it for this pattern. And I almost designed this because I love the bear. And it's pieced. And so I thought, I can design one. And then I found this book. I don't have to. So that's where this whole thing came from for me to buy it. And here's another one of the quilts. Is that not so cute?
That's really cool.
Yeah. And then here's a few of the others. Love
little
the bow
bozes.
ties. Yeah, isn't that cute?
Little bosies.
Hearts. Or strawberries. There's strawberries that are shaped like hearts. And
okay.
Butterflies. Gotta love butterflies. Everybody loves butterflies. Oh, look, we can put butterflies on the actual quilt. Look, I'm telling you.
Could applique them.
Yeah. Yeah. Taking a panel, cutting up butterflies, putting it on that quilt. Brilliant.
So you have more butterflies on top of butterflies.
On top of butterflies.
Sounds redundant. It sounds redundant.
Then we have stars here. Simple stuff. Lots of fun. These
There's
are
aeroplanes.
Tumbling blocks. Aeroplane. Oh, yeah. We got airplanes. You know, you got me doing it. So we have airplanes.
Aeroplanes.
So there's 20 different quilts in here. And it was interesting because, ironically, Kimberly Jolly, a Fat Quarter Shop, did a Friday video 2 or 3 weeks ago. And they revisited these. I love this duck one, too. They revisited these quilts in this book, and they changed some of the colorways to something you can find today. So I thought, oh my gosh, how wild is that? Because we actually purchased this for the shop, and when the order was placed and it came in, we had it, but here she was revisiting. And it's a great revisit because this is a fantabulous book, just like Sherry said. Sherry said she has that book and she loves it.
That would be awesome with a black background.
All right, Miss Sharina,
So
glad you stopped by. Thank you.
Adorable patterns. Here.
Well, I'll wait.
Oh, yeah. It's in the multi-stream.
Oh, I'm not there.
Yeah, click there. There you go. Got a bunch.
Adorable patterns. Yes, Miss. That's Aunt Pam. Yes, Aunt Pam.
No.
So sweet. And Angel did say that will be awesome. Now, listen, Angel, you would like the hurricane with a black background and purple ombre fabric or batik. Just saying.
But I want different colors.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, don't
Angel
get me
would.
wrong. No, but purple wins. Like, if someone was like, you can only use purple and black, I'd be like, okay, I'll make every quilt in purple and black.
Now,
I
I've
don't
got a
care.
little light going on here, but there's a reason I'm showing
this
this. I'm
light-
going to switch over. Now, wait a minute. Oh, you're making all kinds of noise. So, Michael got a new
I got
toy.
a new toy.
And he used it during the Angela Walters retreat.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pull you back in, but this is what it is. Now, I don't use this thing. What is it called? Gypsy Gripper.
Gypsy gripper. There it goes. I couldn't remember the second word. I knew it was gypsy, but that's all I can remember.
So show it again so they can see
So it's
it.
a big old thing.
Now, you were cutting fabric.
Yeah.
And,
So I cut with my right,
right?
and my left holds. Well, I have a thumb that is broken. So putting pressure on the thumb causes
It's not
pain.
still broken. I mean, it's not.
Oh,
it's healed.
It's healed, but
But it's healed wrong.
it's whatever. It's
Yeah.
broken. It's permanently broken.
There you go.
And so putting pressure down on it can cause pain. So I don't have to put pressure on it like this.
So he looks like a handicap grab bar.
You're not wrong. It does. I thought I could probably pick a table up with this thing though. It's so sticky. Like,
But-
it's insane.
But so he was having trouble because he would put his hand down.
Yeah, but it was like I needed the dexterity or
No.
the stabilizing of having my hand open like this, but
Or
it was
even
more-
flat. You tried flat and it
but
still
it's-
hurt.
Well, it did, but not as much. But it wasn't. I couldn't hold it correctly when I
ruler.
did put it flat. Yeah, I like messed with it. So with this, it does all that for me. And I just,
So Angela Walters had one out at the retreat center. So
Yeah.
he was like, well, I'll give it a try. I don't use it.
yeah.
He loved it.
Oh yeah.
Because he has problems with his hand.
Mm-hmm.
So, just as a quick reference, all right, here let's go ahead and switch this
Oh, that's
over,
fine.
Michael.
Where you going? There you go. Click the button.
You hear him? Somebody help me, please. We got to quilt together tonight, and I pinned wrong, so we're gonna have lots of fun.
I don't want to think about it right
Okay.
now. Okay.
So this is what it actually looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So in normal,
Okay.
it stays. You kind of keep it like this.
Well, like I remember. Okay.
Yeah. And so it holds this
Well,
all
I'm gonna
together.
do it.
I know. And then when you want to use it, you pop it up, you put it down.
Hold on, we gotta move it over.
Okay. And you push on it a little bit, and you just. Oh God, it's hard to do from this angle. There we
No,
go.
that's why I was gonna do it.
It's fine. And you click it, and then you pick it up.
No, show him. Here, I'm gonna switch.
Okay.
Here, we'll switch
It
again.
just sticks on it.
Here we go. Webcam only. Here we go.
Look at that. So you just push down, pick it up. You can do whatever. It doesn't. I mean, like you. I'd break it before it got off.
Okay, so, but tell him. Okay, so
Yeah.
you hold it with your other hand.
Yeah, I hold it like this.
Okay, and that's better. Why?
Because I'm not pushing on my fingers. All my strength comes from my arm, basically. So this, you push down on it.
Okay.
That would be great with people with art. I think that's what it was originally made for. But it works for people that don't have
You
good
think
fingers.
it was originally done?
That's what.
Oh, I didn't.
someone
I didn't
said.
Read. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Someone told me that. I don't know if it
okay.
was true. That's what I said. I think.
Wait, don't let go.
What? I was gonna take it
So
off.
no, we're
Okay,
gonna
go.
take it off underneath because I want people to see how crazy this is. This is how strong it really is. Okay, like I said, I don't use this thing. I use a dumbbell. Okay,
Yeah.
so go ahead.
Okay, and then you gotta. And then
then
you
what?
also have to pull on the little tab.
There's little tabs.
Yeah, there's little tabs.
It's hard to see.
Yeah,
Hold
and you
on,
gotta
go
pull
this
those.
way. Go this way. There it is.
Yeah,
So you pull in the tabs.
and then you gotta pull the tabs, and then.
There you go. And then it comes undone.
Yeah.
So that is the Gypsy Gripper. And of course, they actually say the original Gypsy Quilter Gypsy Gripper.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful.
It's like this
so
one.
it's just Gypsy Gripper. Just
Gripper. The gripper.
the Gripper.
The grabber.
The Gripper and the Ripper. They could go on a date.
They should. They probably should. They'd have a great time.
So if it works, it's not a bad idea. And that would be great for people with arthritis. There we go. And Coke, I don't know Coke. Welcome, Coke. Glad to see y'all. So yeah, it actually, Michael loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I don't use it. Never had any desire to use it. He went ahead and tried it because he was struggling with his cutting.
Now, I could deal with it as long as I'm not, like, cutting a lot, but you cut a lot making a quilt. So, like, if I did, like, I'm going to do one block real quick, I'm fine. I would probably just deal with it for 5 seconds because it's not the end of the world. But over time, this would be a lifesaver because then I wouldn't have to
And
deal
that's
with
what happened, is it was
Yeah.
a lifesaver.
Yeah, because my hand was
And I'm
starting
like,
to
oh,
hurt
you
real
can
bad.
try that thing. I don't like it, but
Yeah.
you might. And he loved it.
Mm.
You absolutely loved it.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, okay, we'll get them for the shop, and there might be other people, and we can let them use yours and see if they like it.
Yeah. Dad says he has one of those for tile and flooring.
What?
Yeah, I've seen stuff like this before.
You have this? We could have used one from tile and flooring. Is it this big? How big is this? This is like almost. It's 12 inches long. Is it that long? He has one of these.
Something similar. I've seen stuff like this before.
That's kind of cool.
In other worlds.
In other worlds. Well, that's cool though.
Yeah.
And how we cross over into the quilting world. Kind of like the yacht. We got to buy some of those. What are they called? All of a sudden, it's a Y. Yachty bags? That's not right. Anyway, they were originally designed for people who travel.
Mm-hmm.
But now the quilters have taken over.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually make them for quilters now too.
That's
so
cool.
kind of the same kind of thing, you know? Yeah.
That big, and it is orange.
I'm going to have to see this thing.
Yeah. I thought I saw one at the house at some point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. So we took another idea and then changed. Well, we got lots of more room to grow if we haven't, because I'm sure there's much more.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff.
So anyway, those are the products for today that are new in the shop. So we've got the Gypsy Gripper. Yeah, you just saw the name of it on the end of it. The Gypsy Gripper, the Hurricane Pattern, and of course Fat Quarter Baby Quilt Book. Telling you, I think they're all winners. And we do have some more stuff, and it's ready to post, but we didn't want to talk about it and not have it up yet because I know how much y'all don't like that. You have to wait. So they're up there now. They're ready if anybody's intrigued. And today is the last day of Founders Month, and it is I should have worn one.
Oh,
Wait a minute. What are you? Go get that shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not the one we have, though.
Nope, but it's coming. I'm going to talk about something that we ain't got.
You just said we're not doing that. Actually, wait. Look.
What?
It's the one that's on sale.
It is.
Yeah.
That's why I told you to grab it.
I don't
Now,
know if
this
they're that color,
color
though.
is coming. This is, I don't know what color to call this. Maybe you can tell us, Eric.
Burgundy?
No. But it's like I don't know what color it looks, but it's a little pinkish, but running with scissors. We also have a different blue that's been going to be coming out, but running with scissors is what's up there right now, and you can get it in slate and Pacific blue. Now, if you don't know what running with scissors is, basically it's a term that means like you've got so many things to do and you've got short amount of time to get it done. I mean, is this ringing a bell with quilters? And so you're running with scissors trying to get everything finished. You know, it's just like you're running with scissors. Not safe.
He says mauve.
Mauve. Thank you.
That's
Thank
a good
you.
name, yeah. That's a good
Very
color.
good. So that's what running with scissors mean. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm always running with scissors. So there it is.
Even though
it's not in
you
mauve.
get yelled at.
Oh, yeah.
You run with scissors?
Well, and that's why the name of the company who makes them is called Mama Says, because Mama says you should never run with scissors, right? And there are other t-shirts that will be coming out very soon because we plan on having some of them for our quilt shop, the brick and mortar one. But we do have new colors. Thank you to Eric. So those will be coming soon, but running with scissors is out there and it's a lot of fun. You know, it's very interesting because your dad's been saying running with scissors for like, I'm not even going to kid you, a couple of decades now. Or a decade and plus. No, a couple of decades, yeah. And so he already had this designed years ago. And we just had the opportunity whenever we opened the online quilt shop that he could do some of his t-shirts. So he started to do it and he put it into fruition. Then I ran into, what is her name? Deborah. Oh, I know Cindy watches her. She's a celebrity. It's not Debbie Shore. It's a different Deborah. But she does YouTube videos and she designs quilts. But her company that prints her patterns is called Running with Scissors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I caught wind of it by accident and I was like, oh, look at that. So it's a very popular term, very well-known term. But, well, I say that, but then there's a lot of people that don't know what it means. So that's why I wanted to explain it. So that's the last one for today, or the month. That's the last one for the month. Last Founders Day deal of the day. And then we go back to normal tomorrow. Oh my gosh, we didn't talk about that.
What?
What's going on for next month? For our hop down.
Oh, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know either. So we didn't have that conversation. We've been so focused on making sure that y'all had what you needed for the month. And I want to say to each and every one of you, thank you for participating in the Founders Day daily deal. All of you who made purchases is greatly appreciated. Next year, we're going to do something a little different, sort of. And I can't wait to share with that next year. There was something else I was going to share. I don't know what he's doing all kinds of crazy stuff over here. I don't even know.
Someone asked where can we get one, so I put in the shop tag for it.
Very well. High five to you. Oh, this is why I have him, because I would never be able to do that for you guys.
Took like 2 seconds. It was so easy.
Okay, thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
And like I said, currently they're offered in gray and it's slate and Pacific blue. So, but we'll be doing that. Now, next week is a Cherub Chit Chat. So for anybody who has quilt projects, whether they're whips, UFOs, finished, all the things, if you would allow us to share them for next week so that we can give inspirations from you to others, that would be greatly appreciated. You can Facebook message them, email them. We should do that on YouTube.
On Facebook and YouTube. Make a post. Yeah.
Well, okay. Michael just said we're going to make a post. Oh, he's going to have to create it. You got work to do. Whatever. But that's next Wednesday is Cherub Chit Chat. Now I'm going to tell you all the truth. I'm not going to wait. Next month is going to be a little different.
Oh, yeah.
I won't be having tutorial video drops. We made the executive decision together because we're trying to get this brick and mortar done. So like tomorrow, we have to go paint. Tape, paint. We got a lot of taping and painting.
Got a bunch to do.
And then we still have stuff to move in. And I mean, there's just so much to do. But we're not going to leave you high and dry. We'll come out on lives and we will come out on posts and different things to keep you updated of the quilt shop experience. Because we don't want to leave you. Yeah. But I just don't have enough time to do it all.
It's all right. It's all right.
I'm going to cry.
Oh, God. Got one more month. Got 1 month.
I got 1 month. Okay.
It's all good.
1 month.
You're only missing 2 videos. It's not like you're missing 4 like you used to.
I know. So I want to give you a heads up. But next week, Cherub Chit Chat live here, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Why? Because we're in Virginia.
Oh, I was like, what?
He never remembers that part. So.
Just tell it. You just say Eastern. Why? Obviously, because we live on the East Coast.
But not everybody knows that. I mean, Coop
Yeah, but
is
if you
new.
say,
We have a
but
new
if
person.
you say Eastern Time, they're gonna assume you live on the East Coast
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
or in Canada, because apparently they all are East Coast.
On the east side, not on the west side like Vancouver.
They're all in the East.
Hey, I have a BFF out there in Canada. I have a couple of them.
I have some friends out there.
Yeah. See, yeah, you do.
I'm being
We
facetious.
love our
I know,
Canadians.
I just have to give them.
You just have to give them stuff. Okay. I'll go for that. And
They give it to
Chantel,
me,
when
so I
you
give it
watch
back.
this, air high five to you, because that's a thing. We air high five. Because, we can't high five each other, right?
Yeah,
Air
super
high
send it.
Yeah, super send it. Okay, so that's the scoop with next week. If anybody has any questions, comments, or suggestions on more panels that you think would be great to cut up, please let me know. Would love to hear that. Here I am. I super love my poppies for the American Legion. And, we're going to quilt this. And Michael said after it's quilted, we're going to post it Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube to let you see. Oh, goodness. I sure hope it does well with that intricate quilting.
Well,
but he's going to share it one way or the other.
I don't care. It'll be shown.
To let you see the quilt quilted. And then when it's bound, which I'm using the black and white gingham. That fabric over
I
there.
know. It's just
Okay.
a weird
It's
word.
over there, too. It is a weird word. Plaid.
It's plaid.
Yeah, it's
not
gingham.
gingham.
It's the same thing.
It's plaid.
So,
Stop making them
see you
worse
all
for
next
themselves
week.
there.
See you for those who are in Halo's Creative Kingdom on Facebook, the private group. Anybody's interested, the link is down below. Just make sure you answer 3 questions. We will be doing happy hour this Saturday. So look forward to that. I am. That's for sure. Oh, what am I going to work on? Probably your quilt. Get the block. We just got to figure out. Yeah. So,
I thought it was done.
no, we got to put the borders on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I look forward to each of you in Creative Kingdom for those who want to come along on happy hour. And yeah, we'll see you all sometime. I hope. You'll see the quilt.
We'll be here.
We'll be here.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Ups and downs, lefts and rights.
All right.
Gold border would look good too. On what?
A gold, I don't see it. So
That's Mimo on Facebook. We also missed. Always note your time zone for event starts, and then Pam asked me how I know. Asked me how I know. Tam says hi. Hi Tam.
Hi, Tam.
Hi Tam.
Gold border would look good too.
On this?
Yeah.
Yo, that'd be fire.
Yeah. If I did a gold border though, I would have to use a different color thread for quilting. Red, white, and blue variegated.
It would have been perfect. We don't have this.
Okay. Yeah.
We need that.
Good idea,
We need
Mom.
to sell that.
We are.
Okay.
It's on the shopping list.
better
Just
be.
got to hit
It
go.
better be.
All right.
Okay.
All right, guys. So until next time, thank you again for stopping by. But until next time, may you all continue. You are so weird.
Go finish your thing. I gotta say my part when you.
I know, but you're like got this whole thing. Okay. Oh, y'all help me. We got a quilt tonight. Please help me. Please pray for me.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Wow. Not that bad.
All right. Until next time, may you all continue to be inspired, productive, ever so joyful. Never stop believing, and never stop making your dreams in quilting come true.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Happy quilting.
Whoop, whoop.
Happy hump day.
Whoop whoop.
Yep. And we'll see you all soon.